Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the super exclusive experience that is THL Family Feud. I am one of your hosts, Lotus Knight, and I am joined by quite the squad tonight. On the host desk with me, I have the Super Op here. He's been in so many different shows as a caster slash just literally he's been at some point in every THL show. We have the one and only Saku. Saku, how are you doing? Oh, one second, you're muted.
Why am I muted?
You're fixed.
Okay. See, that's me being a super op. I'm always muted when I'm needed the most.
Exactly.
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm doing great, and we have our winner for the content contributor, or whatever that award ended up being called. Geranium Battle. Geranium, how are you tonight?
I am doing really well. I mean, the only reason I would miss one of these family feuds is because I hadn't yet joined THL. So I am on
Nice.
top of the moon right now.
Nice. And we have two crazy teams here tonight. We have a board off with a special guest tonight, just subbing in for Arhat, who unfortunately had a work commitment. On our red team, we have the captain of the red team, the one and only player, or one of the two players who hasn't been here before from the original squad. We have two-star Mako. Mako, welcome to the show. How are you tonight?
I'm running on 3 hours of sleep, so I'm ready to kill it.
Nice. And right below Maku, we have the content king himself, Donde. Donde, how are you?
I'm great, but I just found out the captain of my team is like tired as hell, so I'm feeling like we're at a disadvantage already.
You'll be
Still
fine.
better, still better than you, so it's okay.
Oh, we have to work together for the next hour, so you better be careful.
Can they coexist? It's a storyline inside the storyline.
And
You wrestle for it.
last but not least, we have NHL and J fan, aka Marty B, as the final player in red team. How are you, Marty?
I was really hoping that these guys would be awake for this. It's 2:42 a.m. I've been up since 8 a.m. I got like 3 hours of sleep, and these guys are here saying, "Oh, woe is me! I can't stay up for this."
I didn't say that. I said I was worried about him.
Well,
I'm
I'm
ready
the
to
one
go,
you should
baby.
be
Let's
worried
go.
about. All right. You know it's bad when you have to have Donde carry you.
That was actually my pitch for when I took over content. It was like, it's bad that I have to carry you, but what other option do you have?
On the other side, Geranium, do you want to introduce the other team?
But of course, starting with team captain, one of the oldest members of THL, one of the earliest winners in THL. We've got Markshire as the team captain. Hopefully, you're on better sleep.
Ooh.
Yeah, yes, a little bit more sleep. However, I got like a new PC and I spent most of the day on the phone with tech support, and I'm probably gonna have to. Yeah, it's just like not really working, so I'm gonna be looking to Twitch chat for tech support for my PC, sort of as this game goes on, and I'll also try to pay attention to the overall thing we have going on here. But yep.
Nice.
Okay. In the battle of the second position for each team, there was Donde. Now there is Dankest Dad, one of the rising all stars in THL content right now. You can find him everywhere, including in the middle of this star-studded team. Dankest Dad, how are you?
Doing well. I'm apparently pretty well rested compared to everybody else. So, so far we're 2 for 3 on that front and should be exciting to fill in and do a little feuding.
Nice.
Okay, and for the final member of this team, we've got yet another person who had a somewhat recent cross-country move, just as Dankest Dad had to go. all the way to Ohio, based had a large move as well. I mean, quite removed from it now. But how are you doing on the other side of it?
Oh, good. Settling in, got a new job, having a good time.
Nice.
It's too hot here, and we have no AC. Love it.
Oh, not nice.
It's okay. We got fans. We got plenty of fans.
So so we've got no sleep versus full-on technical issues. No AC, no computer. So we'll see how this goes.
Yeah.
But now that we've introduced the teams, I mean, got any team names for us? I believe the ones I introduced have a team name at least. Would Markshire, would you like to tell us what it is?
Oh, yes, we are Team Dankest Content.
Nice.
And then I think I'll go for it, Lewis.
So I want to ask Mako, what is your team name?
Dude, don't ask me. Don't they had this whole shit like going on in his brain? So
Okay.
I don't know.
So Team Specialist Donde, what is the team name?
No, I told you that my idea was robbed from me, and
Okay.
with Hat
He
not
wants
being here, so
we're according to Donde, we're team does content.
Or
No.
alternatively, I think
Too dank
Marty
for
has a
content
name.
would be fine.
No sleep team. I like that one too.
3 hour sleep team, whatever you want to
Team
call
no
it.
sleep, sure. That works.
So I also want to welcome Twitch chat tonight. Our players do have access to Twitch chat, so feel free to message us your answers. Lie if you want. We don't care. We know you post whatever you want during the show, so just post whatever you would like or not like. We all know how much you like to prank some of the contestants here, so go for it as much as you want. And that said, Saku, do you want to just quickly review the Family Feud rules before we begin so everyone who hasn't ever watched Family Feud before knows how this works?
Oh, all right.
Just a
So
10-second review.
10-second review. So, gosh, put me on the spot. So I'm not the best one right now just because I'm in the middle of something. Sorry.
Oh, no worries. Very quick summary
10
is
seconds.
we have a question. They have to guess some of the answers on the board. The first team to guess one, or the first team that guesses the highest is going to play or pass, depending on what they want. And then there are a few answers. The correct answers are going to be aggregated, and then the other team has the chance to steal if they guess one of the not guessed answered before 3 mistakes. Nothing is clear from these rules. You'll learn it in the first example. But it is better than the rules that I wrote that are like longer than the THL rules, and I apologize for that. That said, are we ready to feud?
Let's do it.
Yay!
All right. So we're going to start with our first question, and I'm going to host this one for us. So the question, and we'll have Mako versus Markshire. Get ready, because our first question is: name a THL team that has won a season. So we asked 40 people in THL, or 39 technically. Just name a team that has won a season. Easy.
I need a quick reminder. Am I going first and then Markshire,
Yeah,
or
I also
do I
do
have
I
like a
button
buzzer sound
This
I'm
one,
supposed to
that
make?
part?
no, we chose one and we'll kind of alternate in a way that makes it fair. So don't worry
So we
about that.
who
So
answers
Mako is going first for the first round.
Okay.
Okay, so
Hearthstone Academy.
Are you going with HSA? Are you sure?
I'm very positive.
Let's see. Is HSA on the board?
I know it's not F2L because they don't know how to win a season.
HSA is on the board. It is the number 6 answer for 2 points.
Okay. Fake THL fans, I see.
Yeah.
Now now is a good time to note that we've somewhat randomly decided the order of some of these. So
yes.
if there are ties on the board, they have been randomly ordered, and if one team gets an answer with the same number of points, but it's up higher or down lower, that's just how the board crumbles.
Gotcha. So they weren't all randomized, just the ones that had the same amount of votes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So let me ask Markshire then. Markshire, you've been in THL for a while. Do you think you know the answer here?
I think I do, although I have to be very careful because I don't think that the people who answered these questions are going to know the teams that I would think of. But I am going to go with Bread Likely.
Bread Likely. So you're talking about Wild here.
Yes.
It's a curious choice. Let's take a look. Is Bread Likely on the board? Bread Likely is our number 2 answer for 7 points.
Nice.
Seems like people like Wild now. So, Markshire, since your team got the answer correct, you can choose if you want to play or if you want to pass and go for that chance of a steal.
Sorry, what's the difference between passing and playing in this situation?
Sure. So if you play, you guys get to guess until you have 3 answers, and then the other team gets a
Okay.
chance to steal the whole board.
Oh, I got you.
If you pass, you're saying, I want you to try, and then I'm going to steal if you don't get it right.
Yeah, we'd like to play.
Okay, you want to play. So let's take a look. After Markshire, we have Dank's dad. Dank's dad, my question for you is name a THL team that has won a season. Do you think you know an answer since you haven't been around as long as some of the others?
Well, if I hear about it from Super Chicken all the time, and I think if he did the survey, it has to be on here. I'm gonna go with For the Boys.
For the boys. Diamond is happy just hearing it, I'm sure. Already made his day. The fact that someone mentioned his team.
But is it on the board?
Is it on the board? It is on the board. It's the number 3 answer for 6 points.
There we go.
Based. Continue your team's shot. Name a THL team that has won a season.
We'll stick with the Wild one and go with F2L, where they're great.
Nice. F2L. Has
Hotel
F2L won a season?
That's a yes, so it should be on the board then, right?
F2L is on the board in 4th place, yes. 3 more answers to go. We go back to Markshire. What are we missing here?
Right, I'm gonna go with Dad Legend.
Dad Legend. When did Dad Legend win? God now.
It was a while back.
It was a while ago.
It
Dad
was
Pretty
Legend.
well-known
right before Foolish Madmen, if I remember correctly.
Is Dad Legend DL on the board? It's not on the board, no. Unfortunately, people did not remember Dad Legend. You have 3 mistakes before we throw to the other team. So Dankestad, go ahead. What is the team that has won a season?
Well, my THL history isn't the most well versed, so I only know what I've heard from the meme. So I'm gonna go with Shed Ape as my answer. Good old Heat Shock. See if you can get me there.
Shed Ape. I like that logo. Is so good. Is Shed Ape on the board? It is not on the board, no. Unfortunately, this means there's only one more wrong guess, and red team or team too dank for content gets a chance to steal. Based, tell me, name a THL team that has won a season.
We'll go with Bing Bong Big Top, the Clowns' most recent pro team.
Bing Bong Big Top. Is the Clowns team on the board for this one? It is not no. The team Too Dank for Content gets a chance to steal with the number 1, the number 5, and the number 7 answer on the board. All Mako, Donde, and Marty need to do is to guess one of these answers correctly. Go on, brainstorm out loud if you can, so we know what you're thinking.
I think we got it, Lotus.
Think you got it? Tell me,
Think we got
Mako,
it.
what is your answer?
Show me STD.
Good answer. Good answer.
Good answer.
STD. Is STD on the board? STD is on the board. It is the number 1 answer, worth 8
Hell
points.
yeah.
That's right.
That gives a steal for Mako's team, and a total of 27 points going for Team Too Dank for Content. I want to open to see if people know the answers to 5 and 7. Now it's worth nothing. So tell me, what do you think?
I'd thrown out a couple.
League of Nations.
Defias
Ooh,
was
that's a good
one.
Yeah, we considered Defias. We thought about older ones like Washu and Zilfs, but we figured they would have been too old, and THL has the memory of a goldfish, not to be confused with fish or bluefish.
Mm-hmm.
So we
Yeah,
wanted to get
we had
the
to
most.
we had to change our thought processes when we saw Dad Legend wasn't on there, but Bread likely is for some
Yeah.
reason. So we were like, okay, let's
Yeah.
think like a THL Gen Zer, and let's
And
go with
some teams
past
change their
2
name too.
seasons.
Like Diamond brought up C-Max team and Nine's team. Like they change names every season, so it's like one name doesn't stay in the consciousness, but like consistently they're most of the same players. So how do you qualify that?
Just go with the most recent one. At least we don't have chicken.
Right.
All I
But I
gotta
think
say is,
you guys guessed that, didn't you?
Dankest Dad was saying that he doesn't know sort of the teams here, but literally he does. The 3 most recent teams, or 3 of the most recent teams, are already on here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go figure.
And the 2 missing teams were Defias and Blast. How did you
I
like
forget about
Blast.
Blast, Mako?
Or based.
Bro, we were
I
blast
wasn't
for
on Blast.
Base
that
one
was
of them.
You weren't the B?
one singular season was Blast existing. So that tells me that Lotus gave one of the answers and some
I
other
didn't.
person gave the other one.
I did
I don't
not
know
give
why.
one of these.
Why in the world would anyone guess Blast? Literally one single season, and then
There
we
were
changed
2
the
answers
acronym.
of Blast. I don't get it either. When I
How?
looked, I'm like, how?
How?
I
How
don't
is
I
that
wonder
know.
if
on there and not Zilfs or Dad Legend? Oh my gosh.
Hey,
we're
I
in for a
answered
ride, boys.
Zilfs. I'm gonna be honest. I answered Zilfs. Zilfs never made it.
I mean, I'm
Was
not
it?
complaining. We got the
Appreciate
points, easy life, but like, I'm just confused, man.
It was Skittles, and wasn't Avi the A? So Skittles and
Avi
Avi
was
answered
A,
the
Bunny
question.
was the
That
B,
makes,
Yeah.
yeah,
and Saku was also the S.
Yeah. So
yeah.
B was
Saku was
Bunny.
yes. Why did I
B
think
was Bunny.
Skittles was
L
on
was Lotus.
Skittles subbed
A,
for Bunny in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So yeah. So it was a blast. It was
I
just
just
funny
remember
to see
taking the
that up there.
Blast logo and blacking out the B, and I can't find the picture, but it was fun.
Yeah. This team is going to get last or whatever
Fun
when
and
they
wrong.
switch.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The memes live strong.
So that is it for our first round of Family Feud, and at this point, the standings are at 27-0. But
Ooh, but that is a perfect time for the other team now to catch up on this mid-round trivia question. These mid-round trivia questions are going to start with the team that just lost. So in this case, it's going to be Mako versus Markshire. Markshire getting the first opportunity to answer, but of course also getting to talk with his team beforehand. And this trivia question is a little pet question of mine, because now that Agent Pee-wee won in Wild, who is the player with the most finals appearances but no boats. And I will say that since this is, I think, a hard question, we are going to, if neither team gets it in a single round, go to another set of it, but with a hint added on. So we're going to allow multiple guesses here. Please converse amongst yourselves. This is for 10 points, everybody. So quite a large number of points, larger than any single answer on that previous board. And we're going to go to Mark Shire first. Do you have an answer ready here, Mark Shire? Do you have a guess as to who has the most finals appearances but no boats?
This is a tough one. This is definitely tough. We've thought about it, and we're gonna go with Posca.
Ooh, Posca. Posca is, I think, a pretty good answer, but unfortunately, it is not the person.
No.
I will if you guys want to contest any of these, I will tell you exactly what season each of these players has won and how many how many finals appearances they have had. I do have an entire sort of spreadsheet. So but that being said, swinging back over to Mako, who now has the opportunity to get to even further pull ahead. Mako, do you have a guess?
Yeah. Draining. We talked amongst ourselves. The first guess was Icon, and then we decided to go against that one, and we're feeling pretty confident that it's Quaz.
That is mighty unfortunate because I'm very confident it's not Quaz.
Oh,
Won
he
at
has
least
one.
once, if not twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say there's a lot of people who have multiple finals appearances but no boat. Squaz is, a pretty good guess, having not won one yet, but he's not, unfortunately, the one with the most here. Now I'm going to give you guys a hint here. So hint number one before I go back over to Markshire.
Or it can go to
Uh,
Dankus Dad if you want this time to alternate
oh,
a bit.
that's true. That's true. So this is a super old Hearthstone THL player, having played in Legacy Season 5 and Hero Season 4, but they no longer play in THL.
Well, I'm gonna have to trust the team once again, and I'll go with
Please take your time. I mean,
yeah,
we could use all this time to mentally prepare for the next full
guys,
question here. Let the other team have time to discuss.
you gotta
Wait,
give me a good answer.
do you say they were in the finals in Legacy Season 5? Or they
No.
like
What
or
I'm saying is that
they played in
they have
there?
played
Oh,
in
okay.
many seasons, and they started in Legacy Season 5, started Hero in Legacy in Hero Season 4,
So
whatever
when
But
it's
was
called.
season 5? That was so long ago.
they don't play in THL anymore, right?
Yes, they have stopped playing in THL.
All right, we have conferred, and we will put forth Blue Spartan as our answer.
Ooh, a very recent not playing in THL player. And unfortunately, a not correct answer as well, which means that swinging back over to Donde, Donde and his team have a chance to get these 10 points. Have you conferred? Do you have an answer you're thinking of?
We have a few that we're thinking of. Are we going to go with the most recent one, guys?
No, because he's still playing.
No, he said he wasn't playing anymore.
We the only ones that know that because he played last season.
He
And we have a
announced it
captain
in
sheet.
general. What are you talking about?
Well, dude, I don't know how official that is, man. Someone could
That's
say
fair.
you say
That's
anything.
fair. I mean, yeah, we're just spitballing here. I don't know. I don't want to say it just in case we don't guess it, and then they try to guess it, and then we feel sad. So
Yeah, we can
I
guess
feel
it,
like
but
if
there's no
Mark's trying to
they're
sneaky
getting
like
their
that.
if they're getting their trivia answers off of what gets said in general chat, then we are in for a long ride.
Well, remember, THL populated with 39 answers to our sheet.
But I mean, this one is just a factual one. It's not really like a, those in the survey. There's a correct answer to this.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
They surveyed me, and I gave the
We're
answer.
pretty confident about this one person, but we don't.
it's quite the conundrum.
Let's say it. Is it Darkseid?
Hey, I'm supposed to say it.
I'm the captain.
Well, Donde, are you also going to say Darkseid?
Yeah. Let's go with Darkseid.
Locking in Darkseid, who is the correct answer. He did announce that he's no longer playing in THL.
Yes!
Super
So we're
fitting
getting
for a
our
Bills
stuff from
fan.
general chat. This is gonna be fun.
Should have known.
Can't wait to type his name into the roster sheet in like 3 days.
It's definitely happening.
I mean, yeah, I was going to continue on with saying that he's played more than half of his seasons on the same team, which that being Serenite Pain Gang made finals multiple times and never won it.
Yeah, we did.
I think getting there 3 times and never being on the
I
boat
was on
side.
I was on one of those teams. I remember.
Yeah, I remember a few of those teams.
He made it in pro as well, I believe. Wasn't that the
Yeah,
season
that's
where
the team I was on. Me
the
and
team
Hat
you were
were.
on? Yeah,
Me and Hat were both on.
yeah, that was
It's
the
actually
Hat team.
extremely impressive when he made it to finals in pro because Darkseid made it to finals in pro and the 5 seed in pro, not winning a single game the entire
I didn't want to bring
season.
that up, but like,
And we
yeah.
made finals. No, it's impressive. It's impressive from a captain standpoint because you captained a team that was a 4v5 the entire season and made it to finals. It was actually pretty impressive. I mean, not from the player point, but like from the captain point, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, just as a fun fact thing, a ton of players have made it twice. Darkseid, the only one with 3 finals appearances, so that barely edges everyone out. Pee-wee used to have 4, and now is no longer eligible. So
Nice.
I was gonna guess like one of my initial guesses was Rebob because I know he's made a ton of finals, but he must have snuck one out somewhere.
oh
He
yeah,
got one
pretty
early
early
on
on
in
he
pro.
won.
Yeah, that was pro. I think I was informed
He
by
won
Marty.
with Puck, yeah.
Yeah.
That was the first season of pro.
I'll throw it to Saku for our next question whenever Saku's ready.
I'm ready to go. Yep. So, this season had a little bit, or actually a ton of card changes. If you could undo a balance change that happened this season, what card would you revert back to its original state or origins? So,
From
Donde,
this season
actually,
specifically.
yes. So
Yes.
this is up for Donde and Dankestad. Dankestad going first.
Yep.
Hmm.
Take
Well,
your time to talk with your team if you want. If you don't want, don't take your time. Just don't talk to your team. They might be bad people.
No. Well,
Rely
I
on
have
chat.
I have my own opinion, but I think that we're gonna go with my opinion, and my team shares my opinion, so it's good. We're gonna say to send it back out of here. Get rid of that wild paw Knoll. That's our start.
So, Wild Paw Knoll. And final answer, yes?
Final answer.
Drum roll. Is Wild Paw blip blah 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 up on the board?
Wild Paw no is on the board. It's the number 5 answer.
Right.
All right.
Since
So
that isn't number 1.
Donde. Yep. You're up, buddy.
All right, we've discussed it, and I'm not gonna go rogue. I'm no pun intended. We're gonna go with From the Depths.
From the depths. All right. Do we have an answer on the board that is from the depths? Lotus?
No, from the depths is
It's,
not on the
it's not
board.
there. Yep.
Well, my teammates didn't clap and say good answer, so that's why it's not there.
My bad.
Bad answer.
Who
Can't
thought
beat
from the
it.
depths would be on the board? It was like the most broken card.
Not if you like playing warrior.
Yeah, if you like Control Warrior, then you were pretty sad, right?
There you go. So Dankestad wins. So did you want to take this particular question on, or do you want to flip it over to Malcontent?
We're gonna play Saku.
Okay. All right. You may continue. So that goes to based. Yes.
I'm gonna go with Spite Slash Siren.
Bite/Siren. All right. Does the board agree? Not THL board, obviously, but Family Feud board.
I agree.
Drum roll. Yes. So it's in number 2 position.
Ooh.
Perfect. Markshire, you're
Wow,
up.
there are 5 jerks out there.
Mm-hmm.
Right. We are gonna go with multi-strike.
Multi-strike. All right.
That's another one. Why would it be fine? I guess.
I like Neji's answer, Hex. So that's always
Fair.
But no, that's not up on the board, Markshire, unfortunately.
No.
So that's an X. So we back to Dankest.
All right, we're gonna try it again. We're gonna go with Lightforged Carriel.
Lightforged Carriel. Okay. All right. So with another drum roll and with our survey, there was no answer on the board, so it's an X.
Oh.
Not on the board. So it's 2 strikes. So back to based.
All right. Yeah, we'll go back with the warrior. How about Shield Shatter? Make warrior kill things again.
Shield Shatter. So nice big card. Don't know if Warriors ever played it, have they? Joking. Of course they have. So, but unfortunately, it's not on the board. So that's a 3 strike. So we have Mako and actually Donde can guess this, or is it NJ?
It's Donde. It's Donde.
Okay, Donde. So Donde gets a chance to steal. I don't know how many points are up on the board currently. 8?
9.
There we
8.
go.
8. You're right.
Give us 1 second, please.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
Talk
deciding
away.
between 2 cards right now.
You want me to flip something? I can flip something.
Well, see, here's my thought process.
Shit.
So one of our guesses is a warrior card, and there's been two warrior cards guessed already, and no one's gone for either of them. So maybe nobody wanted warrior to get reverted. So it might be best if we go with the other one.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I feel that. Let's do it. Send the S one.
All right, so we're gonna go with Mr. Smite.
Mr. Smite. Was Mr. Smite on the survey that we had sent out?
I figure if Yellow Dart filled out the survey, it's like Leroy Jr., so he probably picked Smite, right?
Yeah, it's a wannabe Leroy. So no, it is not on the board.
What? Was Nelly on the board?
So we'll start with number 6. Just to
Okay.
piss everybody off.
Number 6. I'm sure Marty agreed with this one. Above everyone else, I'm sure he really thinks this was a good one.
Number 6 is Lightning Bloom.
No
Okay.
way.
Who voted that? I'm going to. Look, all of you are on my naughty list now. I'm gonna.
Literally
We're gonna go on
the
wild
first
show.
thing I said before we even anyone guessed anything is I said if Bread Likely is on that first question, then we just gotta think of what the wild people are gonna say to this question. And Marty was
Yeah.
like, no,
He did say
wild
that.
people don't want things changed back, and here we are.
You
He
said
did
the
say
ignorance.
that,
I'm the
it's
one
true.
that made that deck, and I
We-
said that was terrible for the format. I said how bad it was, and it should never exist.
Oh no,
So
no, no.
Post
Think
it
about
on
it like
Twitter and
this,
never
Mako.
touch it again. And all of you people want that back?
Think about it like this,
God, I
Mako.
need names.
Red
need
Have
likely
you
names.
is a
entered the
team.
wild Discord channel in our server?
True.
Nothing makes sense.
That's
No.
true.
Nothing.
I value my
Gamer.
sanity, so no.
It's just a different language. You wouldn't understand. Shout out Zoe. Happy birthday.
There you go.
Happy birthday.
I just clicked it. It said 50 plus new messages since July 10th for me. So there you go.
Ah.
A fellow has the wild channel muted. Enjoyer. I respect
There
it.
you go.
I feel that.
So number 4 is so just for giggle's sake, so 3 people guessed lightning bloom there for 6th. So tied with 3 people picking harpoon gun for 4th.
Mm,
That was rebalanced, even though it was buffed.
Yeah.
they buffed
Coming
best
third
card.
with 3 people also adding their vote is Tidal Revenant.
Yeah.
Oh, we guessed the wrong warrior card.
What is that?
That's the warrior
the,
armor gain card.
Yeah, the 8 mana 5/8
Yeah.
that used to gain 5 armor. Sorry, it used to deal
Oh,
5
yeah.
damage, gain 8 armor.
I forgot about that card.
Yeah. And number 1 is the dirty Nelly,
Oh, I want to
the
die.
Great Thresher.
Fucker.
So
Are you ki-
for
oh.
6,
Who
People
wanted
like
Nelly?
being smited for
I
1.
know. Yeah, that's disgusting.
I mean, maybe they just want to get it
Maybe.
reverted back so that you can see what 3 pirates were chosen. They didn't specify, right?
That is
True.
true because
True.
yeah, that could have been the
So
I'm
dirty
disappointed
Nelly.
in all of you.
No, you don't.
Every single one.
No,
How
So
you're-
bring
dare
back
you.
Lightning Bloom and Nelly is what Marty's saying. So
I'm just glad that nobody in THL is part of the balance team.
That's true.
all right, so that brings up our trivia question, our second trivia question of the evening. It's a two-parter, is that right, Lotus?
Yeah, so the idea is
Okay.
you need to get both answers correctly, and Saku won't say which is correct. He will say whether both are correct or both are wrong. So
Okay, so I'll read off both.
I am
I'll read
setting
off
up
both the
while
answers.
you're reading
I'll read
the
off both the
questions.
answers, and you guys have to form the question. Joking. So it's going to Donde first because they didn't get the points, correct?
Thanks
So
for rubbing
we,
it in.
yeah,
Sorry, man.
we go
Just
with
facts.
whoever didn't get the points. Yes.
Yeah. So Donde, you didn't get the points. Just you though. All right. First question. Question A. Hunter is currently back after another season with many back and forths. In your opinion, what is the most broken Hunter card? And number B. What is the THL rule for? Or what? I gotta reread this. What is a THL rule people often forget / mistake? So this is 5 points per question or 10 points?
No, it's 10 points total, and they only get to know if both are right.
Yeah, so you only get 10 points if you get both of the most named answer. These were both questions that we also asked all of THL. However, there was a most named answer, very degeneratively so. So please, what is that?
Okay. I'm more confident in B than I am in A.
I am as well. We're blurring the lines of the meaning of the word trivia here in A, so I'm kind of concerned.
Can we ask a clarifying question on A?
We don't need to respond the question, but yes, you can ask.
I mean, is it like standard only, wild, or
It's whatever people interpret it to be in their hearts.
exciting?
That's all we can say, really.
Join the
Hey,
dark
Box.
side is what he's
Say
saying.
Baku. Say Baku.
So we're about to get memed on by the wild people again, is what you're telling me.
Well, I
No.
can say with confidence it is not spiked wheel, so I can say that.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, one card down, like 8,000 to go. Let's go.
Easy clapping easy.
So, any ideas,
Mhm.
Donde?
We're
I mean,
thinking.
we get ideas. I just don't know if any of them are good.
Unofficially.
let's just full send what we have.
Okay. Well, we'll go with for A, we'll go with harpoon gun, and for B, we will go with. Do we answer both right away right now?
Yep.
Okay. For B, it will be not naming a Maestra deck Maestra.
Maestra. Who calls it Maestra? What is this?
Just talk to your
Maestra?
teammate.
Maestra? Whatever.
You should
Maestra.
not count their answers for that.
Because I'm sure one of you would mispronounce it too. Especially if you had Donde
Doomday.
on your team.
Yeah, Donde.
It's like
All
a
right.
guarantee.
So, are we allowed to say this, or yes? Half is right.
Both of them are actually correct.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh,
Like I said,
Half
we
is
should
right, but the other
discount
half is also right.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Hey.
You
association.
got a 100% chance now of being right. All right.
That means for trivia question 2, red team gets 10 points for getting both answers right. Green team, were you thinking the same?
Yeah, I think that's what we were gonna go with. So good to see that we're all on the pulse of what THL thinks about Hunter and doesn't think about when naming their decks.
wait. I have a question. So they got 8 points for winning the rounds, and then we got to go first on the trivia, and we got 10 points. So we got plus 2 points on them for losing. Is that what
That's the
happened?
feud.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. No one said it was fair.
Hey, there are rules. You can complain about the rules anytime after
Oh,
you read them.
I'm not complaining because we're winning. If we were losing, I would be complaining. But we're winning, so I'm fine with this.
Hold on.
We can trade you
on,
those
hold on.
points
We
if
need
you
to be
want.
complaining
Oh, that's
more,
good.
is what you're
I
saying.
would
Lotus.
I would strongly suggest pinging a board member to figure this out.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Listen, the last time I was on Family Feud, my team got demolished, so I'm enjoying this significantly more at this point.
So for anyone wondering, before the show, Lotus told us that the rules are super long and not to worry about them. We didn't have to read them.
True?
Didn't he just tell us to read the rules?
Yes.
Yeah.
What
The
is
rules are
this?
It's
not
too long.
consistent.
Kangaroo court over here.
Also, what happened is when we gave the rules, immediately a player said they weren't going to read the ruals. So
Yes.
what is the point of forcing people to do it?
Who was that player?
What is the point of having
Them
rules?
farther in advance.
There were multiple players said they weren't going to read.
That was me.
But yeah, I mean,
Sorry, Tony.
there's still half of the game left. We've only gotten through
Oh,
two
yeah.
of the main questions. So
And the
I
next
think there was
question is
actually a
really
rule
good.
in the rules, by the way, that if you didn't read the rules, you had to subscribe or gift a sub to somebody else, which you can do for free if you have Twitch Gaming. You know, you can do your free subs, so you should do that.
Continue the commercial there, Dante. Let's go.
I don't have the spiel like Ron.
Oh.
Like he does it like 400 miles an hour, and he's got it like down pat. But
all I'm saying, if you have Amazon Prime or Prime Gaming, you can sub the channel for free. All you have to do is scroll down a little bit, see that purple button, click that, scroll down just a little bit more. You'll see the sub with Amazon Prime, and you'll boom do that, and you can sub for free. And yeah, all the people in chat, unfortunately, you didn't get
Love you, Markshire.
a chance to read the rules.
You
You
already
all
know.
have to do that. By the way, that Donde just said. Is
Kerchow.
that good enough?
Kerpow.
And-
Want to thank Donnie to the town drunk and Markshire, obviously, and Mako. Gosh, look at all the board
I'm
members
just
are
following
just.
the rules.
oh my god, we had a hype
This is-
train.
If this means I don't have to read
Yeah.
the like 6 paragraphs of rules, then I'll sub all day.
We also want to thank Ducharmo for doing their Twitch Prime as well. So that was early on in the chat. And we got MVP. Gosh, how do we miss all this shit? Jesus. Anyway,
That's an
okay.
very cogent point by Diamond to redeem the points that various people had put in the chat. So I think that's one down for red, and then one up for us. TL is the closest to green. So
Oh, interesting.
I put that in here. So yeah, we do have to respect those because people are using their hard-earned channel points. So
Yeah, we gotta
But
respect those
Base
around
is
the
on the
Yeah, I
other
mean,
it's-
team and gave us a point.
I was just
It's
trying to
actually very
counterbalance.
unfortunate.
Like super respect on that.
no,
That's-
she
it's-
felt bad because CMAC and Diamond were giving y'all points down. I mean,
Ah.
so
Yeah, I mean, it's very unfortunate. Green is a combination of two other colors, so you do need to combine both of those to get the
Hold
full
on.
point up.
Okay, if we combine them, then we should get 2 points then.
True.
So we need another. Well, oh yeah, TL and
I only have
no, we can't do
20K
it. We can't do it
left.
with the colors we have.
I could cash in 2 more
I
points
mean,
for
there's
a
just a solid blue.
Yeah, I
Okay.
subbed.
True.
I can host and sub at the same time.
Yeah, I have a question.
Oh, go ahead.
What's the next question?
Let's
Yeah,
go
there we
Great.
go.
to the
That's
next
a great
question.
Digressing.
question.
Go for it,
Thanks for
Drain.
And
subbing,
you know
everybody.
what? Question number 3 is going to be Marty versus Base, the person who just asked what the next question was. You guys are both going to be facing off against each other. And because Marty's team is winning, he's going to go second. So Base, you have the first opportunity on this question. What is the best card whose original cost is 10 mana? You have first shot at this board here and plenty of time to talk amongst yourselves. But what is that best card whose original cost is 10 mana?
I'm happy to go with Ultimate Infestation.
Okay, Ultimate Infestation. Is that an option that THL has chosen to put on this board? Please, Lotus, let us know.
Second. UI, the classic card, is the number 3 answer for 4 points.
A solid 4 points here. Solid 4 points here, but there's still 2 above it that Marty has a chance to steal with. So, Marty, coming back to you, what is the best card whose original cost is 10 mana? You even can name the second best card.
We're thinking about it. We have a few in mind. We're just trying to pinpoint which. And now we have 3. Oh no. Oh, this is tricky. Oh man. All right. Well, I think we're gonna go with the fun answer here. We believe, and we are going to praise to our Lord. Praise Yogg, Yoggers Poggers.
Which Yogg?
Good question.
Yoggers.
You gotta clarify.
The better
Yogg
one,
Soren.
the original one.
Okay.
So
The-
sorry.
the box.
There are 2. So, like Mako said, is it the original one, Marty, or is it the newer one?
I said the original
Well,
one.
I assume it's the
Well, yeah,
original
but you're
one
not
because
Marty.
no
I
one's
know,
gonna
but we're
type
talking
out
to
the
each other.
entire name. They're just gonna say Yogg and know it's Yogg immediately. So you
Okay.
guys would take that as the original, I assume.
So anyways, is it the original one or is it the newer one? Please let us know.
I said the original one. Like
For the
Okay,
fifth time, I think.
Yeah.
sweet.
We did have one ambiguous answer or 2, but Yogg Saron is the number 1 answer for 8 points.
Oh fucking yeah.
Saran hopes, and everyone loves praising him. And you know what? We're gonna see if you're gonna love plaising or passing here. So, what is your team's choice? Play or pass?
well, the other team seems to have fun playing, and we wouldn't want to take that away from them, so they can keep playing. We'll
Ooh,
pass.
a not often seen strategy here. We're going to go to the other team for the 3rd time in a row here to play out the question. And you know what? That means we're heading right back up to the top of the order. Markshire, do you guys have an answer? What is the best card whose original cost is 10 mana?
Yeah, we have a couple answers that we're discussing internally, so
Eventually, you will have to discuss externally, but yeah, you still have a little bit of time here.
all right. We are gonna go with Flesh Giant.
Flash Giant, a card that does originally cost 10 mana, although originally it cost 8 mana, but now it originally costs 10 mana and can discount. So is Flesh Giant on this board? Unfortunately, that is a big ol' X. I mean, it does now originally cost 10, so it is technically a valid answer, whereas there were some invalid answers that THL had given, but still not on the board, so we're going to move on down here to Dankest Dad. Another chance for you to get a correct answer here.
We're gonna keep going on this Yogg Saron train. We're gonna go with the puzzle box of Yogg Saron. Mage spell.
Puzzle box of Yogg Saron, limited to that one class instead of the neutral pool here. Does that mean that it is less popular? With a little bit of a drum roll, we can find out, as unfortunately it is not on this board. Not popular enough to make it to the top 6 answers here. The top 6 best cards whose original cost are 10 mana, which means we're going back down to the original person, the person who got an answer on the board already here. Based, what is another best card whose original cost is 10?
Man, is it too old? We go with the newer one. Let's just we'll go with Mechathoon.
Mechathoon. As the wild player base knows, Mechathoon is still a pretty valid win condition here. I can see, well, not verbally saying it, there is some good answers in the chat. Is Mechathoon going to be on this board? And indeed, it is. It is going to be the number 5 answer, Mechathoon, with 2 points. Can you guys continue, or will the other team have their chance to steal? Coming back up to Markshire, what is the best card whose original cost is 10 mana?
I'm gonna go with Raid Boss Anixia.
Raid Boss Anixia. Raid Boss Anixia does cost 10, does have a very large effect on board, clearing it off, providing quite a lot of stats. Immune even. Is Raid Boss Anixia the best or second best even card whose original cost is 10 mana? And maybe I spoiled it a little bit. It is the second best card whose original cost is 10 mana. That is up on the board. We've cleared out the first 3 answers and number 5, which means Dankest Dad, we are going to come down to you. Can you get that 4th or 6th answer?
All right, we're gonna go back old school once again and gonna put my trust in Blood Reaver Gul'dan. See if can bring
Blood
back our
Reaver
points.
Gul'dan. Blood
Yeah.
River Gul'dan, huge battle cry effect when it first comes out, summoning summoning as many as it can of demons who have died for you this game. Additionally giving you such a huge hero power, really huge control card, very used still in Wild. Is Blood Reaver Gul'dan on this board? And it is. It is number 6, the 6th best card whose original cost is 10 mana, which
Wow.
means that there's only one final option. Can you provide the sweep and give us the last one here, Based?
I think it's time to come full circle, and let's go with new Yogg. Yogg from Dark and Fair.
Okay, we've guessed. Well, this is now the last Yogg option to guess. We've already guessed OG Yogg and Yogg's Puzzle Box. Now, finally, new Yogg. Is new Yogg on here. Let's spin that spiked wheel and figure out, is New York on this board? And I'm sorry to say that is not on the board. You are going to have to send it back over to the other team. They get one final chance to steal one answer on that board. Can they name the fourth best card whose original cost is 10 mana? And I'm going to bring it back to the team captain, Mako.
Oh, it's
Has your
Marty
team come up with
technically.
an answer? I'm going to bring it
Can I
back to
get
the
it?
team not so captain, Marty, who also is on very little sleep.
You name me team captain and you take away all my duties.
Well, you'll have the last question.
Come on, man.
All right, so we did some thinking, and
Wait, are we going meme or non-meme? Did we settle on that?
yeah, we did.
Okay.
It's not Dark Moon Rabbit. I see someone guessing that. I see Yasiraj being guessed in there. I don't think we're gonna go with that though, right? We're not going with that.
It's a toss-up with the two we have, I think.
I don't.
It's a good.
I don't think
Oh
it makes
shit.
it.
You sure?
I'm mad.
I mean,
I
this is our one chance to say
I
the one
really
card.
I think it is. The wild people have shown up for at least one answer in every single one with meme answers, and I think they're gonna do it again here.
All
Let
right.
it
Well,
fly.
originally. All right. You want to do the one we discussed, the meme one?
Yeah.
Do we want to say it at the same time?
All right. On
You wanna
3,
get a countdown? Okay. All right. 3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
Ultrasaur.
Ultrasaur.
Damn it! Wow, that was terrible.
That was so bad.
Lag.
So
That's so
bad.
Lag
bad.
there. That's
Yeah.
what it was. Lag.
Is it Ultrasaur, a card that I initially thought was 9 mana, but it is 10. It is 10. It is so huge. It's so big. And is it the fourth best card whose original cost is 10 mana? Drum roll for the final time.
It is not Ultrasaur.
And with that, all the points are going to go back on over to Dankest Content.
Close.
Show me Colossus of the Moon.
I will say,
Show me Nazar.
I will
Facebook
say,
is a
Penis.
stupid answer.
I feel like it's
I
Nazar.
did see this card, the fourth card, getting mentioned in the chats. So
Quick shout one again.
It's not Big Priest, is it? Come on, don't be Yashiraj.
It was actually mentioned earlier this evening as well.
Yes.
Ike Wheel?
Correct.
it is
Shield
not
Shatter.
Spike. The number 4 option, the fourth best card whose original cost is 10 mana,
Yeah. Okay.
is is Shield Shatter, not Spike Wheel.
That was our first fucking guess when this question popped
Someone
up.
rolled it out pretty quickly.
And you know
though.
who wrote it out for us as an option?
Was
The
it
fucker
you?
right below me.
Well,
Well, it may have been your first guess, but it wasn't your last guess.
That is the second time he's lost us points.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
I said
You
Shield
cut me
Shatter,
deep. You cut me deep.
Can we mute him?
and everybody. Okay, so Mako did say Shield Shatter was a good guess,
It was.
but then it never got mentioned again. It never got mentioned again.
You shut
after
it
that.
down. You shut it down. You're like, it's not gonna be on there. It's not gonna be on
I
there.
did not. Excuse
It's not gonna
me.
be on there.
I find the evidence.
And then we
The
talked about
chat-
Gul'dan for like 10 minutes, and then they came
Yeah.
out with it.
Yeah,
And then
because
we just went in a spiral.
because Gul'dan is cool, like spicy
I know.
brown mustard.
We didn't think they were gonna. Okay, whatever.
Sponsored.
All I'm saying is there's only one person on your team who hasn't only slept 3 hours. Coincidence? Maybe, because we're going to go to the next trivia question, the final trivia question. And with this, we are going to bring it back to being Marty versus Based one more time here, as because Base team got the points, that means Marty's team gets the first opportunity to go at it, except for the fact that it's a simultaneous question.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you
Awkward,
guys each I'm going to give each of you guys a little guideline here, and I'm also going to give you guys a timer as I'm going to pull it up.
Oh
You
shit.
guys have total of 90 seconds to name as many hero powers correctly.
The basic ones.
Whichever team gets the most hero powers for each of the 10 classes correctly will get the 10 points. And you know what?
When does it start?
Your time is going to start. Oh my God, please just find a 90-second timer.
I get
Is
it.
going to start now.
Now,
We'll give
Did
you
you say that loud?
no,
yeah, now.
type it out.
Okay.
Wait.
Type it out. Just go. Feel free to talk as much as you want. Tag us whenever you're done. Within 90 seconds. We'll say 10 seconds left. So just do an at someone and post a list of hero powers you have. Now there are many great hero power names. So at this point, while they're guessing, I'm going to challenge Sako and Geranium here to come up with fake hero power names.
30 seconds.
Let's
Oh.
come up with fake ones. I like Totem It Up. Totem It Up is a great hero power.
Yeah, I mean, gets your armor is my favorite. I think there's only one class that gets your armor. Nope,
True.
there's two. Just kidding. Both warrior and druid
Is that a
have
Jordan
gets your
Sparks
armor.
reference?
Yes, Jordan
I'm
Sparks is the mage hero
typing
power.
them. I'm typing them my team in one list, so you guys keep typing. I'm copying and pasting.
30 seconds left.
And 30 seconds. Yeah, I will once again remind you at the 10-second marks that you can get those final answers in, because at that 0-second mark, you have no time. You would
20
have no
seconds left.
time to change it. So, I mean,
Yeah.
hey, maybe you guys can, if you're not coming up with the warlock one, you can. 10
10.
seconds left. That's it. You know, you're going to have only 10 seconds.
Remember, there's
5,
a hero power called Dude.
2,
And
Please
please
message now.
post-
-1, -2.
I see no one has their. Oh,
Just
okay,
add us as
that
soon
is
as
it.
possible.
I see Mako has a list. I seem to not see a list.
Oh, they're consolidating their list,
Okay.
but they already have their answers. So
No lists. I heard time up.
their time is
It
up.
is.
We do have their answers here. So there's no
Wow, it's taking a
addition.
long time to type it all up though. Come on.
Control C, Control V.
So while they're consolidating, why don't we start hearing from team? So in this case, from
Okay.
Marty, what are the hero powers they have?
Okay, we've got
Alright.
finals from both. So no one can change anything anymore.
All right.
Give it out.
So here we go. For Demon Hunter, it's Demon Claws. For Mage, it's Fireball. For Hunter, it's Steady Shot. For Priest, it's Lesser Heal. For Warlock, it's Life Tap. For Warrior, it's Armor Up. For Rogue, it's Poison Dagger, I believe. And then for Shaman, it's Totemic Call. And we didn't have time for Druid, unfortunately.
That is mighty unfortunate. I also noticed no paladin being
Paladin is
listed there.
well.
You had Paladin
Yes,
up
it's
above
there.
Marty.
Yes, it is there. The Silver Hand.
Oh, the silver
Yes.
hand. Okay. Then let's hear. So I saw the first collated list from Based. So please.
Demon Claw for
Hold on,
DH.
I misread. It was Fire Blast for Mage.
Is it Fire Blast? I thought it was Firebolt. Shapeshift for Druid, Steady Shot for Hunter, Firebolt for Mage, Recruit for Paladin, Lesser Heal for Priest, Wicked Knife, which we realize is the token for Rogue, Totemic Call for Shaman, Life Tap for Warlock, and Armor Up for Warrior.
Okay. So I can already say, I mean, both of you have already figured out that Firebolt is not the mage hero power. It is indeed Fire Blast.
I thought it was just
Another
Ping.
thing.
Yeah, I thought it was Ping as well.
I like
Another
it.
thing I will say is neither of you got Rogue. You said Poison Dagger. Poison Dagger is actually the upgraded hero power for Rogue. The base one is called Dagger Mastery.
Yeah, everyone
Which
knows
that's
get
cool.
Dagger Mastery.
Sure.
It's just
And
well-known thing.
Rolls off the tongue. Yep.
Yeah.
I will also say neither of you guys got Paladin. You said Recruit. You said the Silver Hand. It is actually called Reinforce. What a
Wow.
great name for the Paladin hero power.
Makes sense.
They're all just fine. That's
Nonsense.
okay.
But I think I think everything else is all good except for unfortunately missing out on writing out the druid hero power. It is shapeshift. So with everything else being the exact same, that is going to be dankest content taking the points there.
Bum, bum,
All the,
ba-da.
all
That
the
is
ones that are
crazy.
just pings got missed, other than Shapeshifter. Oh, the Demon Cloud, never mind. Imagine
Uh,
calling it Reinforce.
That's true.
but yeah, with your minds combined, quite a lot of them gotten. When we were doing this in testing, we were blanking on everything. So very
Yeah,
well
I
done.
got 2 or 3.
I also got 2.
I called the druid one the worst rogue hero power.
That was like a
And,
Sporkle game, and we did not get enough time.
Yeah, I don't appreciate this.
That's pretty crazy that we all got the same ones wrong too. That's pretty surprising.
I mean, like everyone calls it ping for mage, though. Like
It's all
Yes.
button.
that's understandable.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, what is the D&D spell, like the base one? This is what I thought it was going to be, was the cantrip available.
True.
Go.
But with that, that is going to be the end of the last trivia question here. And that means we're going to bring it back to now the final big question.
Oh yeah.
Please, Lotus, bring us through.
Okay, this is a cool one because I'm very excited for this question. It's an homage to a team we all know and love or love to hate, and just as well as, in my opinion, one of the funnest questions because it's really, really tough. So, the question we have for you as the final question of the night is name a player who has played for F2L. And you all have been.
That's our round question.
Sorry?
That's our like round. Okay, never mind.
It's the final round question. So
Yeah.
we asked everyone to name a player who's played to F2L. That's easy. There have been, I don't even know how many. I'm sure Marty can tell us how many are on the Discord. So we're going to start with a team that's behind, but not too behind here. Markshire, chat with your team. Name a player who has played for F2L.
Yep, we are chatting. But I'm just gonna go ahead and start off strong with Rebobson.
Rebob. Okay, that's a good answer. I think. What do your teammates think?
Good answer. Good
Good
answer.
answer. Good answer. Good
Thank you.
answer.
I love the enthusiasm. It's awesome.
Okay, is Rebob on the board? Rebob is the number 1 answer, which
Hey.
means you get to choose directly if you want to play or pass.
We would like to play.
Okay, the other team does like passing, so I feel like it's more or less what they're looking for. But we have quite the question, so I want to see you name 7 F2L players that people named in the survey. And I will ask Marty to help us say if they are F2L players, even though that doesn't matter. People can say someone played to F2L and they didn't. So, let's start. Dankistad, name someone who has played for F2L.
All right, Marty has Marty B played for F2L. Can you help me out with that one?
Never heard of him.
Sketch.
Has Marty B played for F2L? Marty B is not a right answer. No.
He never played for F2L.
Incredible.
What?
Never.
That was incredible.
This is my favorite moment of the stream.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
Marty, you were number 10.
Okay.
What-
Straight up
I was trying
disrespect.
to hold it.
I
Uh,
was so ready for this one.
What?
What about NHL NJ Fan 1? Are they separate?
No.
No, not enough people said Marty. No.
We would have given it to you either way if someone said NHL and J fan or Marty. It's neither.
No. Which was
There
quite
was
a
an answer.
shocker.
There was an answer for
Alright,
literally everyone, if that makes sense. But
That's a nickname change right there.
Um,
Not F2L.
So, given that
Subcl-
Marty
sub-
isn't in F2L based, who has played for F2L?
Given that Marty's not, I'm gonna say nobody because what the fuck? I'm going with Itachi.
It's Tachi. Do you think that's a good guess?
Well, no, I don't know
An
anymore
excellent
because
guess.
apparently only Rebob is like a solid answer here.
It's Rebob number 2.
Itachi is our number 2 answer. Yes. 5 more answers to go. Markshire, you've been around for a while. You know everyone who's played for F2L. Name a player who's played for F2L.
Have. Although a lot of the answers I was giving are people that like probably weren't going to be on this list again, like someone who, yeah, I'm not going to end up saying them. But I'm going to go with Neji Boston.
Neji Boston. Has Neji been playing in F2L as of late?
Yeah.
Wow.
Rumor has it.
Yeah.
Rumor has it.
If the thing is, we were guessing wild at F2L, so like, I don't know, we'll find out.
Is Neji on the board? Neji is the number 3 answer.
Oh my gosh, you guys doing it in order.
Yeah. Now go to Dankistad. If Marty isn't on the board, tell me someone who's played for F2L.
How about my my usual OP and co-caster, Dr. Fish?
Good answer. Good answer.
Dr. Fish. Is Dr. Fish on the board? Fish is not on the board. No.
No fish. Go fish.
No. Marty and Fish are not in F2L, as people know. It's just a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't captain, didn't do anything for F2L. Forget it.
That's
No.
what I get being new around here. I just don't know the ropes.
Before we go to the next answer, I just want to ask Marty, what are you thinking of these answers so far?
Man, the disrespect out there. Where are the wild guys? They all hated all of us. How do they not name any of us in here?
So, Based, what is your next answer?
Well, they got to pick someone on the wild team, right? Other than Neji.
Well, that was me.
Yeah, that
And,
was
Literally
was
all
me.
these players have played for F2L in Wild this season.
Yeah. Yeah, it's feasible. Corbett, please, please.
Is Corbett on the list?
Or Bay.
Corbett is the number 4 answer. Yes, he is on the list. Which means there are 3 answers left. Markshire, tell us who has played for F2L.
We are going to go with the Rotted Zombie.
Rotted Zombie. People are saying Wild here. I don't know anything about Wild, but I do know the right answers. So my question is the Rotted Zombie on the list? He is not. Now, the next question is for all the marbles here. Mako, talk to your team. You just need to guess one of the 3. Name a player who has played for F2L.
We're talking Don't leak our conversation like you have been the whole game, though. Okay.
It's just copy
trying to figure
pasted
it
and
out.
dark. Yeah, we already just copy pasted, so we're good.
Yeah, because we have a chance to guess again, so it's really important that you don't talk out loud here, huh?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know
To
Diamond.
be fair, this
it's
is
on
the time.
list.
If you guys want to talk it out verbally, you can.
No, please
There's
do.
literally no chance for the other team.
They're not going to steal, so it's either you steal now and win, or they don't let you, or you basically miss the steal and they win.
So there's a lot of F2L teams. Okay.
So here's a problem that
thinking-
I have looking at this is that F2L rebranded after a little while,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
there were some people who played on their previous branding, but never played for F2L. So did those people count?
So
And that's where
anyone
I'm
that people
losing
write
myself.
counts. That's the
So
answer.
so
Hey.
nothing matters.
No, really no.
Just go for it. Just say icon.
Who cares?
Just say icon. Go for it. Do it, cowards.
See, I strategically didn't say icon, but now that
His name has been in the chat
can't
for this
believe
whole
that
time.
we're not guessing him.
Well, you know what? If I'm looking at this list, I'm going, man, Marty B's missing there. That should be the obvious one that we say.
Yeah.
Now I feel like I could just say Diamond, and I don't even know if he's even played for F2L, but some 3 people probably fucking wrote his name down. So,
Marty, can we get a check if Diamond played for F2L?
Never has.
ask
No,
Diamond.
never
He's in the
has.
chat.
never has, and he never will.
Oh,
Doesn't mean he's not there.
Rip.
Doesn't mean it's not there.
Hi, Diamond.
But yeah, we've been thinking a
Um,
lot. We've been looking through the teams.
Okay,
EU team has some notable names. 2 GMs, well, 1 former, 1 current, and
Oh,
we thought about them.
damn.
Okay. I think I
But-
know. Hold on. I gotta ask my team here.
If I respond,
I'm
it's going to be
live on the
blamed on
stream.
me if we're wrong, though.
Well, it's gonna be blamed at you even if you aren't wrong.
We need
Blame
it
on
on
Donde.
stream for the
I
transparency.
need Donde
Otherwise,
to
Donde is
confirm.
gonna gaslight us again.
I need Donde to answer the question.
I refuse.
Yeah, yes or no?
All right, I'm gonna overrule.
No, yes or no, Donde? Use your words, bud.
I don't want it.
Just say
Silence
yes
is
or no.
compliance.
Say yes or no. I'm gonna go to bed, and you were actively preventing me from doing so. So say yes or
I'm
no.
filibustering right now, okay?
Oh, okay.
I already have
Donde.
majority.
Donde, do you consent? Yes
If
or
it-
no?
Can we get a time check, Lotus?
90 seconds.
Okay.
Yes or no?
Whether I consent or not depends on what state I currently reside in.
Oh, here
Massachusetts, I'm assuming. So tell me.
Are you calling me an asshole?
Wrong.
That's not true.
Are you in Massachusetts?
Maine.
No.
Maine, that's right. My
Thank
bad.
you. There should be a question
Sorry,
for this.
I
What
just
state
knew you
does
like
Donde live in?
you like shitty teams from Massachusetts, so I
I
just
was born in
assumed that you would, and I
Massachusetts, so
forgot.
step
That's
off, okay?
right.
Massachusetts.
All of
Yep.
THL. What state is Donde living in? THL said California.
Imagine.
I've been to California for like 8 seconds.
All right.
All right, 30 seconds. Let's go.
So Donde gave us his consent.
No, I did not.
Fuck off. So Donde gave us his consent, and we are going to allow this person to provide a team for a win in a finals, which is something I don't think he's ever done, and we're going to say icon.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Donde? Final
Although
answer,
he never
Vane?
played for F2L, only FTL, so let's find out.
Is it a giga win
Alright.
or a giga loss?
Icon. I was waiting for this answer to come up. I knew everyone would think about it. So here's the question of the night. Does THL remember Icon? Name a player who has played for F2L. Icon is the 7th answer.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Let's go.
Wow.
Totally
guys-
consented.
You
I
didn't
consented the
consent
whole
to
time.
anything. Shut up.
Shut up.
Wow.
Trying
I
to
have the chat
filibuster
logs
his
to prove
team.
it.
So I want to ask, what were number 6 and 5? What do you all think?
I was saying R hat.
Our
I
hat's a good
said-
guess. That was one of them.
So I also had a
Wait.
few others. I suggested Berserk, Mayan, and
Yeah.
you can also make an argument for
Mayan,
Snake.
Berserk, Super Fake.
I think Rami came up.
Yeah, Rami came up.
We were thinking Berserk.
So
Yeah, both of these final answers were discussed. So they're quite
number
popular.
6 is Mayan. Yes.
I
Oh
am
man,
gone.
if we had just agreed to Marty's original Mayan pick, this would have been a whole lot less stressful.
That's true.
And
On 10th.
number 5 is he isn't in THL anymore. But
Ox.
it's Ox, Liquid Ox.
Yep.
Oh, shit! I
yeah,
forgot.
it's
Yeah,
I
people
think
forget
that-
about Ox.
I forgot he played F2L because
Yeah,
he
same.
had his own pro team.
yeah,
Right.
Hyperizon.
Hyperizon. Yep.
Yeah. So I
can-
forgot he's even an F2L player.
You can thank Rebob for him. Rebob's the one that brought him in originally. if I
Then
remember
That's
Yeah.
true.
I
Oh, it
remember
was like
that. Ladder.
that was like the first
Yeah.
team he played on was
And
FPL.
then
That
High
makes sense.
Horizon was after. Yeah, I remember
Yep.
this now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the very surprising icon answer, that means red team steals the points from green team, and 2-star Mako, Donde, and Marty B are our winners tonight in what I would call the tightest show we ever had for Family Feud. I don't think we had a
Well-
show as tough as this one.
Let's be honest. Me and Marty provided the winning points here, and Donde
Okay.
gave them points throughout the show to make it an even contest. So it was a 2v4.
Someone send Mako
I
to
have
bed.
cat though. I have cat.
Well, you guys
was,
want fun and depth unnerfed, so we know who the real winners are here.
That is true.
Exactly.
Can't believe we got baited by Marty.
Mm-mm-mm.
I
think
still
you
don't
guys
understand how
are
there
fine.
wasn't
would've
a
Who's
gotten
hosting
the-
the show match between Marty and Neji after this?
What do you not understand,
first-
Mako?
Why Marty's not on there?
I
You
agree.
mean between Marty and Icon. One of them is
Yeah.
a real F2L member.
That's a show match. I want that show
And-
match.
I mean, if Rebob is
Do
Mr.
we?
F2L, Marty has to be like Prince F2L or something, right?
Yeah.
I actually
Oh.
want to check. This is one that I just don't know if they've ever played for F2L. Has Isocles?
No.
No.
I don't
Nah.
think so.
No.
Okay, more people believe Isocles has played that for F2L than Marty.
It's actually true.
Incredible.
No way.
Incredible.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh,
If you
even
guys are
Twitch
guys are
chat never
wondering-
changed.
Yeah.
There's if we get rid of the bots, there are I think 2 bots in the server, which means there are 77 members in F2L just through its history.
And
Mhm.
Isocles, right?
Do I count because I subbed for you twice?
Yes, you are in the server, so you count.
I mean,
I
I'm
think
in
I
the
lost
server, but
it.
I've never played for F2L,
stayed.
so
I don't
Yeah, but
remember.
Tilps is like a
Rebob
sister.
has tried to make it happen repeatedly, and it's never worked,
I've never
Bot
been
testing.
invited.
and you never will be.
I like winning championships, so that's okay.
Oh.
But we win plenty on Verdian.
That's true. You're very true.
True.
I don't play wild though. Sad.
I wouldn't know. I'm not an F2L member, so
Yeah, that's true.
state your full name, sir. So that
You know,
THL
you know what
knows
I
who
think
you are.
happened, Marty, is I think people were got really confused of whether to type Marty B or NHL NJ Fan 1, and so they gave up and just typed something else.
Just
I
type
typed
Rebob.
Isocles after
They
that.
typed Isocles.
How do you
of course,
icicles?
it's so
Let's go.
similar.
Literally everyone. That's it.
They had it half typed out. They're like NHL has to do with the ice and cold icicles. Got it.
Yeah. Hockey,
Uh,
NHL.
Hockey, cold, ice.
Yep.
Good.
Well, I want to thank everyone who was here tonight. I'll do a quick thank you and goodbye for each of you. So first of all, I want to thank NHL and J Fan, aka Not F2L, for being here tonight. Marty, thank you.
Thanks for
I
hosting.
don't think it counts as tonight anymore for him.
Morning. Good morning, sir.
Sun is coming out, so I guess you're right.
Rip.
That means I have
Wait,
4
aren't
hours
there like
to sleep.
2 hours of sun a day in Sweden?
No. It's already late July. That's like
Oh.
June, around summer solstice, midsummer.
Nice.
You know, you've seen the movie, right? It's basically like that.
I haven't, but I can.
Markshire representing for ignorant Americans everywhere, geography-wise, right
Clearly,
there.
yeah.
Y'all have
Well,
sun over there?
the joke is that it's a horror film.
There's definitely like
And
significantly less sun though.
What do you guys live in igloos or something?
Just Canada does. That's all.
All right.
Um,
The other one lives in Maine.
I
Yeah.
want
Good old Canadian.
I want to especially thank Donde for being here tonight and giving us all that great F2L insight.
Oh yeah, no, I had a blast. My house is made out of lobsters, by the way, because that's what we do in Maine.
Okay, that's so.
Yeah, it's just very important. And I can defend myself with the claws too. It's dual purpose.
Nice.
So
Say
you're-
hello to
Don't-
Kel from
Yeah,
everyone.
don't tread on me. Don't tread on me.
Krakatoa.
it's better than the stinky fish we use over here.
Very true.
I want to thank 2-Star Mako for joining us tonight. I hope you had fun, Mako. And I hope you now have read the rules.
Come on, man. I did have fun. If I had 41 points, I wouldn't have had fun. But I have 75 points, so I had fun.
Bum.
I want to thank Baze Ding for joining us tonight. Baze, always great having you. We will be together again for set review coming in soon. But thank you so much for coming tonight.
Thank you for hosting. I always love doing these family feuds. Haven't missed one yet. So it's been a good time.
Yeah. I want to give a special thanks to Dankest Dad for our surprise sub here and for just doing an amazing job. Thank you so much for joining us. And I also look forward to seeing you in our set review next Sunday.
Yeah, looking forward to that too, and I'm hoping that maybe Based and I can learn what the hero powers are before, because I feel like
Don't care
might
about
help if we know the basics before we really get into the new stuff.
It's a 5-set meta. We don't press the button. Who cares?
So I will note one of the questions I had was to answer something about mercenaries, and then I realized no one would know that. It's just not a
I
thing.
played a decent amount of mercenaries actually in the last couple months. So
One of my questions was, what day did
it's a good way
Mercs
to-
come out?
I
What
don't know that
date?
shit.
How
Forget about that one.
granular do we have to get to the day?
It's the closest wins, but we didn't use
So-
that one.
So it's July 2021, right? And then we have to get more specific than that. Oh no.
Yeah, and that's also wrong.
That's also
Is
wrong.
it really?
Smash.
Yeah, it wasn't
Dang.
July.
Was
I
it
googled it. Yeah, it's actually October.
October?
Yeah, it
Oh,
was going to come
God.
out in July, but they delayed it
Oh, right.
because the mode wasn't
Yeah.
finished yet. Still isn't. I want to thank Markshire though for coming here, and I hope you had fun, Markshire.
Yes. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I just hope I have a working PC next time, so I don't have to be on the same MacBook I've had since high school, which I've had to be on for every THL thing that I do. But yeah,
You got a sexy headset though, so shout out.
True.
you already know.
We'll have the new improved Markshire afterwards.
I want to give a special thanks to my co-hosts here. Thank you, Geranium, so much for joining me and for just doing so much organizational stuff for this. I had a lot of fun. Your trivia questions were fantastic, as always, and thank you for being here.
Dead silence. Oh, I'll speak for Geranium. That's great. No problem. I was happy to contribute.
Nice.
Okay, sorry about that. I was lagging. I'm glad that thank you for giving me my exit prompt. I didn't hear any of it. So I have had a great time, and I'm pretty glad that we got the questions that we got the answers finally that THL has deserved
Right?
for so long. And I'm looking forward for all the rest of the content here in the off season. There's quite a bit.
Yeah, I am too. Saku, before I say goodbye, why don't you tell us what's coming this week? Because you're involved in all of it.
Well, there's a little bit of something going on this Friday. So between Donde, Geranium Battle, and myself, we're doing the THL Award Shoe. So that's going to be Friday at 9 o'clock Eastern. Pretty much going to be covering all the series. We're also doing the All Star reveal as well for all the series that were going on in the THL. And then the following week, we're kind of looking at the expansion release, obviously on the 2nd. And then on the 4th, I believe we're starting the team reveals for Pro NA series and the Wild series. Joining me on that show is going to be some individuals that have kind of been around. So we got Wild 9, we got Ron Mexico, and we got Dankest Dad joining me for that show. Team reveals on the following day, which is Friday, the 5th. That one's going to be the Hero and Legacy series. Joining me on that show is going to be Bone Masher, Rebobson, and Skirt Reynolds. So trying to get some new people that haven't been on stream to help do these team reveals. I know people that have been on it always want to come back. So, but then we have Pro EU that's going to be on Saturday at 3 o'clock Eastern. I meant to ask Marty if he was available, but he's probably asleep by now. But currently we have Geranium Battle helping me out as well. So it should be pretty fun the next couple weeks while people get used to the new expansion.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to thank Lotus and Geranium Battle for all the hard work that Family Feud brought to everybody today too. So
Yes, thank you guys for hosting and doing everything, and thanks to everybody for answering the questions as well.
Yeah, thank you so much for answering the questions. This would not have been possible without you. We're really looking forward for the content things incoming. I want to give a super special congratulations and thanks to Team 2 Dank for content. And thank you for Markshire, Dankest Dad, and Baze Dank for also playing on Family Feud. That is it for our show tonight. I hope you had fun. I laughed so hard the whole show, so I thought it was great. But let us know what you think. And we will see you all later. Have a good one, everyone.
Bring Hearth to Hearth back.